Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more motherfucking Wrestledongia. It's fucking time. Here we fucking go. Round 2 losers is up next. We've got a set of bullshit coming up. Waiting for people to arrive, no worries. We've got a set of tomfoolery coming up. It's gonna be an interesting set of fights tonight, including the first one. Aubrey was talking to me. Don't mind me. Here we go, my friends. Also, welcome in Brett, welcome in Wolf, welcome in Flareth. It is time for the first match of tonight. I hope you're ready for it. Here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Well, it was, but it's still loading. It'll pop up in just a moment. Now you vibe and continue to play Minecraft and build your cult. Holy shit. That sounds terrifying, but it's a real interesting version of Minecraft you got there. We've got Automon versus Joker for the first round matchup. First matchup coming out. Of course, I am going to pull up the motherfucking poll prediction. Automon, Joker. Make sure to get your votes in. Come on now. Prediction is up. There we go. Come on, Joker, baby. You got this. You got this, Joker. Welcome, Inzor. Automod is, of course, the what we thought was going to be quite an interesting matchup, eliminating Bront in the first round of winner's bracket, sending him to loser's bracket. Unfortunately, losing to Dr. Akeem in round 2. Joker, of course, eliminated in the first round by Sans, but winning against Incineroar in the round 1 loser's bracket. I forgot to turn on the entrances. Here we fucking go. I was doing some other things and I forgot to turn on the entrances while I was testing. Turn them off, rather. We starting right off the bat. Automod with a fucking suplex. I will turn them on next match. Automod simply overpowering Joker now. Of course, predictions are still up. You still have time to get your predictions in since I forgot to turn entrances off. Or on, back on. Joker with some sort of DDT there was still kind of awkward because Automod is much bigger than Joker is. Automod with the arm wrench simply lifting Joker up. Of course, Automod much bigger than Joker is. The size advantage here. Automod Irish whipping Joker into the corner now. Ooh, and a strike to Automod, sending him backwards as Joker starts to come back with strike after strike now. And a split-legged jawbreaker from Joker to Automod. Automod stunned as Joker goes up to the top rope. Beckoning Automod up. Joker's got something in mind. Flying crossbody from Joker. Going for the pin now. Can Joker change Automod's heart? 1, 2. Oh, not even a 2 count as Automod powers Joker off of him. Joker quickly coming back with a kick. Welcome in, Soul. Our first matchup is Automod versus Joker. Joker going for a springboard DDT, striking Automod's head down into the map. It is a sippy time, of course. Joker Irish whipping Automod. Oh, going for her Corona, but Automod simply pushes Joker down, followed by a double axe handle off the top rope. Automod, oh, going for a leg drop, but Joker quickly got out of the way. It is wonderful. I am prepared and ready. It will be tomorrow, I believe, when that will be occurring. If I have my rounds up. Joker, of course, going for the pin. Automod kicks out again at 1. Joker cannot believe it. Strike, 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 and another strike right to Automod's gut. Joker coming back to Automod. Hammerlock. Hammerlock DDT reverse from Joker to Automod, sending Automod to the floor. Automod getting a little beat up, but comes right back with a big boot to Joker. Automod fireman's carry. And a big bang catastrophe to Joker. Is that the end of Joker's run already? No. Joker gets the shoulder up. Joker is still alive in this match. Automod not about to let Joker breathe, though. Bear hug spine buster. Lifting Joker back up. And could we see another big bang catastrophe? No, Joker flips out of it. Coming back with a clothesline now. And another clothesline. Automod going for a kick, but Joker quickly sweeps out the leg from behind. Joker's feeling it now. Automod is stunned. Joker now going for the pin. Oh, Automod powers out just in the nick of time. Joker, though, not about to let Automod breathe. Despite the size advantage, Joker is holding his own here. Oh, Joker was trying to push Automod against the ropes, but Automod had different ideas. Striking Joker in the gut. Automod, strike after strike as Aubrey burps in the background.
I'm so sorry.
Joker, Irish whipping Automod. And a strike right to the chest, sending Automod to a seated position now. Automod is stunned as Joker gets off kick after kick in the corner. Joker now dragging Automod, going for another pin. Joker's desperate to put this one away. No! Automod powers out. Not yet. Automod is not out yet. Joker, though, ready to get back on the attack, but Automod quickly deflects the strike and slams him down with a spine buster. Automod completely stopped any momentum that Joker had. Going for the taunt, perhaps not wise as Joker gets right back up. Reverse DDT to Automod. Climbing up to the top rope now, Joker. What a splash. Going for the pin. Is this enough? No. Automod kicks out. Joker arguing with the ref. Only a 2 count. Joker's ready, though. Ready to capitalize as Automod is dazed. Oh, Joker going for a punch, but Automod blocked it. Counters back and forth now. As both men going for something, and a deep 6 from Automod. Is that enough? Is Joker eliminated? Yes, Automod moves on in loser's bracket, and Joker has been eliminated.
That was fast.
Whew.
Here is your winner, Daddy M.O.D.
Automod continues on his path through loser's bracket, and Joker has been eliminated. The cockhold continues. Oh man, an instant classic rates the fans. Yes, they did.
Give me all my points.
Okay, let me go ahead and distribute those points now as I get ready for the next battle, and I have to make sure I turn entrances on this time. As that match simply started out.
How many points did I get?
I think 1430, yeah.
Oh, not enough people. I was about to get
Instant
money.
disappointment. Joker can now go hang out with a catchy. That's right.
I felt it in my soul.
Aubrey is here.
Sorry, did my breath smell like tuna?
A little bit.
I ate tuna.
She ate tuna and let out a vicious burp.
That was no.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no? You're not going to deny it. I can isolate the audio.
No, don't do that to me.
Nintendo just announced the Mario movie is delayed to next year. Oh,
It was coming out this year?
I guess so. A tragedy for those who wanted to see Chris Pratt.
I didn't know it was coming out this year.
I didn't actually realize it was coming out this year either. So that's I thought it was coming out next year. I'm not surprised.
I would feel it rumbling inside. I got a soda because I'm weak.
When did you get a soda?
From Jackie's stash.
Oh. Might be better that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I covered it.
Nope, I watched it. Aubrey's letting out burp after burp here.
Oh, no.
I made sure to turn entrances on. That was so loud, Aubrey. What the fuck? Yeah. She drank soda. So
I
she
covered
It didn't help. All right. They're taking Chris Pratt out back. He only gets the Garfield movie, that's it. All right, my friends, the next match is about to be underway. I hope you're ready for it. Here we fucking go.
At least I got
Once
a
it
10 out of
loads.
10.
You did get a 10 on 10.
That's a constant.
Almost done loading. Almost done loading. Here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
It is, of course, Wario versus Skeletor. What an interesting fight we've got coming up. Wario, of course, being eliminated and sent into loser's bracket by Macho Alice. Skeletor being sent into loser's bracket by Kermit and defeating Matt from Wii Sports to move on to loser's bracket round 2. It's on tier with Idris Elba Knuckles, absolutely. Heel fight, both of these competitors, bad guys. But we are ready to see this fight. Speaking of Mario characters, exactly, here's Wario right now.
I think Mario's connected with them again.
Maybe. Predictions are up. Make sure you get your votes in. This is our second match of tonight. Automod defeating Joker in the first match. Automod moves on to round 3 now. And is going to fight the winner, I believe, of this match. So whoever wins this match meets meets Automod in losers round 3. These matches determining who gets eliminated and who moves on to losers bracket round 3. As the losers from round 3 will be in losers bracket round 4. 32-person tournament means that we got to have some sort of a fight here. Sippy again. Here we go. Got some strawberry banana circle here. Stuff that I took from Aubrey, actually. Reno, Nevada. Moving on now. As the big man makes his entrance. Spamped and G spamped it for next Wrestledongia. God bless.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Bad Guys. From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 325 pounds, Warlord.
Wario making his entrance now. Fighting Skeletor. Skeletor, who is 1-1 in this tournament, having lost to Kermit, but defeating Matt from Wii Sports. Faces perhaps his biggest challenge yet in Wario, who managed to win his first round match against Shrek and lost against Macho Alice. Skeletor, of course, has the strength to compete with Wario. Could this spell the end of Wario's run in Wrestledongia? Or will Skeletor reach his end? Whoever loses this match will be eliminated from Wrestledongia. And whoever wins fights Automod in losers round 3. A lot of names are going to get eliminated tonight. We do have 3 representatives actually, in losers bracket tonight. Nobody voted for Skeletor. Big oof. As Skeletor makes his entrance now, Wario pacing around the ring, ready for his opponent. I, for one, cannot believe that a Kubi Hold is still in fucking winner's bracket, if I'm being completely honest. Bringing it back around. A Kubi Hold somehow still in the winner's bracket. It just blows my mind. That creature is still running through Wrestledongia. While good men like Gordon and Jesus are in losers. A Kubi Hold, exactly, that creature is still here.
From your darkest fears, weighing in at 270 pounds, the bad guy.
The bad guy himself, Skeletor. The heel fight of Wrestledongia begins. Wario, of course, prepared to fight Skeletor. Skeletor showing a lot of strength in his last few matches, managing to defeat Matt, even though Matt, of course, has all the power we know of. But he did lose to Kermit in round 1. His momentum has shifted back in his favor, but Wario's a tough nut to crack. We will see who comes out victorious tonight in Wrestledongia. Matchup's about to get underway. Both men look ready. And here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Wario Irish whipping Skeletor into the corner now. Before bending the arm against the rope, we already see dirty tactics from Wario now. Wario seemingly having what it takes to do anything to win this match. But a gut kick from Skeletor quickly stops Wario's momentum. Early in this match, Wario, Skeletor throwing Wario in almost an exploder suplex. As Skeletor taunts his opponent now. You can see that Skeletor is really feeling it. Skeletor up to the top rope now. Wario slowly getting to his feet. And a flying clothesline from Skeletor, sending Wario down to the mat. And just a kick from Skeletor to Wario, toying with his opponent now. Light kicks to the face. Wario immediately having enough, but Skeletor catches him before he can do any damage with a neck breaker. And ground and pound punches from Skeletor, back and forth, right into the schnoz of Wario. And again those ground and pound punches. Wario has to be dazed now. More kicks, more damage to the head of Wario. Perhaps we see a little bit of blood from Wario now, slamming his opponent into the mat. Striking at the head. Skeletor wants to do his best to daze his opponent, but Wario with a back body drop to Skeletor. Not about to let it end that quickly. Strike after strike to Skeletor. Now perhaps getting a bit of retribution as Wario strikes Skeletor right in the side of the head, followed by slamming him against the mat. Doing his best to daze Skeletor. Wario beckoning Skeletor, begging him to get up. Wario now powerbomb position. And a pile driver to Skeletor. Followed by the ground and pound punches that we just saw Skeletor give to Wario. Wario is not about to let this grudge slide. This is a brutal match. Both men very vicious strikers. Elbow drop from the top rope. Wario, all 300 some pounds, coming crashing down on Skeletor. Whoa! Skeletor's strength coming into play there, though, as he slams Wario down in a power slam. And a Uranagi side effect from Skeletor, sending Wario into the mat. Could we see the end here? No. Wario kicks out. Skeletor can't believe it. Skeletor thought that side effect would do it. Skeletor up to the top rope now. What could we see from the bad guy himself? Diving elbow drop to Wario. Ooh, and a kick right to the side of Skeletor's face. Wario taunting Skeletor now. Perhaps not a wise idea as Skeletor comes right back with a strike. Dropping Wario on the top rope. Wario blocking a strike and a headbutt. You can see a little bit of color from Wario now. As Wario goes for the taunt now. Again, Skeletor coming back. Wario gut kicks, followed by chest stomps. Skeletor down right now. Ooh. Double axe handle as Wario taunts again. Wario trying his best to get in the head of his opponent. I don't know if that's wise, though. Both times Wario is taunted, he has felt a little bit of retribution, but there's a stunner from Wario. Skeletor sent down into the mat as Wario drags his opponent to the middle of the ring. Could this be it for Skeletor? No! Skeletor powers out. Wario can't believe it. Skeletor is still in this match, but Wario now in a triangle choke, trying to get Skeletor to tap out. Submission, he's got it locked in tight, but Skeletor manages to sneak out. Lifting Wario up now, and a strike, followed by an unprettier. Here it comes. Skeletor hits it right flush on the mat. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, 3. Skeletor wins with an unprettier. Oh my God. Wario, I thought, had that wrapped up, but Skeletor quickly wrapped it away with an unprettier that Wario just could not kick out of.
Bad guy.
Holy shit. That was a little unexpected. Skeletor moves on in loser's bracket. Wario has been eliminated. Wario just could not kick out of the unprettier from Skeletor. All the points have been distributed. Hey, where do they go? Also, welcome in, Moni. Holy shit, Moni, you showed up just in time for your match. Okay, here we go. Setting up the next match. Oh, hell yeah. I'm just double checking everything. Okay, we're good. Holy moly. I was not expecting that match to end like that. I thought Wario had a little bit more in him, but Skeletor hit him with that unprettier, and that was it. That was all she wrote. What a wild turn of events. But as I get yeah, I did distribute the points. Okay, here we go. Getting the next match set up now. All right. Here we go. Yes, I gotta set it up this way. Boom, boom, boom. What a match. I was not expecting Wario to get defeated that easily. If I'm being completely honest with you. That caught me way off guard. All right. Next match is ready to get underway. I hope you're just as ready as I am. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match involves the wonderful, wonderful Moni. But Moni is about to face his sins.
Get ready for the next battle.
It is Moni versus Jesus himself. We've got quite the matchup here. Both of these men high flyers. Both of them prominent strikers. Moni versus Jesus. This is going to be one hell of a match. I'll prove my holiness by beating Jesus. Then Moni will become the Son of God. Oh my. Why is Moni up there twice? Moni is the true Son of God. Oh my. This is a fight. This exists. Jesus versus Moni. I didn't expect to see this matchup, let me tell you that. We will see who comes out victorious. Prayer circle. Of course, we've still got a bunch of matches coming up tonight. Sprite, Cranberry, and SpongeBob are going to be coming after this match. Got to get some vengeance for how hard Jesus kicked your ass. Oh, you're right, of course. I am fighting tonight. Oh man, I got one hell of a fight though. Jesus versus Moni. Prediction is up. Make your bets now. Oh my. We've got some high caliber matchups coming up tonight. Austin, Texas. I like that someone bet 420. Either that or I hope someone added against someone else to make it 420. Jesus, of course, making his entrance, the Son of God. Easter, recent. A little bit less recent now, but still fairly recent.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. making his way to the ring from the Garden of Eden, weighing in at 252 pounds, Magnificent Jesus.
Magnificent Jesus making his entrance now. Jesus Cristo. Getting set for one-on-one action against the Dragon Moni. Jesus, of course, going up against me in the first round and beating my ass. However, losing to Luigi d'Italia. Luigi, who has moved on to round 3. Moni, of course, losing in round 1 to that creature we know as Akubi Hold, but defeating Pepsi Man in loser's bracket, moving on to round 2 here to face off with Jesus. This tournament has been full of twists and turns. Of course, at the very end of the tournament, the winner will be crowned World Wrestledongia Champion and will hold that belt until the next tournament. Jesus preparing for his opponent. His opponent's going to be a tough one, though.
And his opponent from the 5th dimension, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Dragon.
Moni making his entrance here with his trademark horny bat. Ready to strike down any who may get in his path. The other Son of God. Son of God versus Son of God. Winner becomes Son of God. Maybe they were twins. This is bound to be fun. This is going to be really interesting. Both these competitors high flyers, of course, so I'm really interested to see what kind of moves they break out as they fight for the right to continue onwards in Wrestledongia. Loser, of course, is eliminated from Wrestledongia. Of course, contender to be in the next Wrestledongia. While the winner moves on in losers with the chance to continue on in grand finals against the winner of the winner's bracket. Moni versus Jesus. Match is underway. Here we go. Jesus immediately going for the collar and elbow tie-up, going for a grappling. Moni goes for a lot of strikes, so this may be Jesus' best way to counter him. Dropping Moni on the top rope. Moni, though, powering out. Trying to figure out exactly what he needs to do to strike Jesus right there. A punch right to the head, followed by a back elbow stomp. Rolling him over into a soccer ball kick. Stomp and then a kick, but Jesus quickly catches it. Dragon screw on Moni. Ooh, and a kick right to the side of the head on Jesus. Followed by another back elbow stomp. And a shooting star press standing. Followed by another soccer ball kick to the lower back. And a back elbow stomp. Moni methodically taking care of Jesus. Limb targeting. And a kick and a vicious DDT to Jesus. Moni up to the top rope now, quick as can be. And a diving elbow drop. Right in the heart of the Son of God. Kick right to the temple, though. Stops any momentum Moni may have had. Kick right to the lower back. And another. A taste of his own medicine. And Jesus throwing Moni out of the ring now. When I die, I need this fight to not count when I'm being evaluated at Heaven's Gates. Of course. Unsanctioned. A knee drop to Moni now. And another one, but Moni quickly rolls out of the way. Went one too many times to the well. Moni throwing Jesus. Lifting him up as the ref's count gets to 3. Strike combo from Moni. And a back elbow to boot. In order to be permitted in heaven, you have to pin Jesus. Oh, well, I've lost. Oh, and a kick. And another kick. A strike combo coming back now. Oh, and a roundhouse kick. The refs count up to 7 now. Both competitors still outside of the ring. Refs count up to 8. As Jesus throws Moni away. Jesus makes it back into the ring, but Moni is still stunned out there. Oh, Jesus breaks the count. That was almost our first count-out victory as the count resets now to 1. Moni throwing Jesus into the barricade, followed by a leg DDT. Moni working on every limb that Jesus has, trying his best to damage as many parts of Jesus that he has as he can. Jesus, though, throwing Moni aside. This match has turned quickly into a brawl on the outside. Jesus up into a powerbomb position. And powerbombing Moni against the ring post, followed by a powerbomb on the floor. Going for a roundhouse kick, but Moni quickly ducks out of the way. What a body slam from Moni, slamming Jesus right into the floor. Going for another strike combo, but Jesus saw that one coming. Throwing Moni again into the steps almost as the ref count gets to 8. Jesus waiting in the ring. No, he breaks the count again. Both of these men extending their time outside, but Moni quickly has had enough, throws Jesus into the ring, followed by getting in himself. Going for another strike. Jesus saw it coming and throws Moni out onto the apron. And a stun gun. Moni quickly recovering, but Jesus following quickly behind with a strike combo. Again, this fight has spilled to the outside. What a single leg takedown from Jesus. And a knee strike right to Moni. Moni, of course. Oh, a vicious fighter. Striking and bending that shoulder now. Jesus now furious perhaps that he lost to Luigi. Perhaps thinking he was about to make it all the way through winners. Taking that aggression out on Moni with a spinning back fist. Moni, though, coming back with a chop and another chop, followed by a flying heel kick. Finally, Moni was the one who put him on the cross. Moni getting back into the ring, beckoning Jesus to get back into the ring. Which I think Moni is taunting a little bit now. A crucifix bomb from Jesus. Moni's taunts almost cost him the match. Oh my goodness, sending Moni into the side, into the ropes. And a 619, but Moni catches the legs. Alley-oop bomb to Jesus. Moni somehow had enough energy to grab the leg as there is an ankle lock applied to Jesus. That was indeed called a crucifix bomb. Jesus lifting Moni up, but Moni quickly squirreling his way out. And a side suplex coming. No, a back suplex from Moni. Jesus a little stunned now. Going for a super kick, but Jesus ducks out of the way. Oh, what a power slam from Jesus. Moni quickly, though, slamming Jesus' arm down into the mat. Moni ready to fight. Here comes a combo. What a combo from Moni. Moni up to the top rope now. Could this be the end? What a splash from Moni. Moni doesn't go for the pin, though. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. 1, 2. No, Jesus kicks out. Jesus kicks out. Jesus kicks out. Zora definitely has something planned tomorrow. It's going to be wonderful. I'm just going to let the surprise happen. A super kick from Moni. The standing corkscrew shooting star press. Is that enough to put Jesus away? Could this be the win? No! Jesus gets his arm up. Jesus gets his arm up. A standing shooting star press again from Moni, but Jesus gets his knees up this time. Moni now a little stunned. Another crucifix bomb from Jesus to Moni. Could this spell the end of Moni's run in losers? No! No! Moni kicks out. Jesus going for something, but Moni quickly comes up with a back elbow. A strike combo from Moni now. Jesus is a little stunned, trying his best to retreat, but it's not going to work. Jesus in the corner. What's Moni got planned from up here? Strike sending him outside the ring. That was a vicious spill from Jesus. As Moni goes for another leg DDT. Moni throwing Jesus aside now. These competitors have spilled to the outside again. A back elbow stomp from Moni. A right hook, but Jesus catches the kick this time. Lifting Moni up into a power slam position now. Dropping Moni's face onto the barricade. Both these men fighting out as Jesus gets Moni in an ankle lock similar to what he had before. This matchup, perhaps the longest we had tonight. Jesus quickly kicks the back of Moni's leg. Going for another strike combo, but Moni had it scouted. Moni going for a gut kick, but Jesus now. This has just turned into a brawl on the outside. Both competitors realize the ref's count is up to 8. Moni breaks it now as the ref hit 9. Reversing into a judo throw. Ooh, Jesus with a back elbow, stunning Moni. Oh no. A running powerbomb to Moni on the outside. Jesus coming down with a back elbow. Both of these competitors have stretched the ref's rules now. The ref's count has gotten to 8 and 9 multiple times. This has turned into an all-out fight. As both competitors coming back counter after counter, a jawbreaker from Moni. And a punch right to the back of Jesus. Throwing Jesus aside again. 6, count up to 6. Moni now awaiting his opponent in the ring. Quickly slides out though, as the ref's count got up to 7, but it has repeated. A power slam. And Moni now striking Jesus with vicious, vicious right hooks. Jesus, though, quickly scooping out Moni's legs from underneath him. Throwing Moni into the steel steps. Moni on the outside, a little stunned. Both of these competitors have given it their all. There has to be an end at some point. The ref's count resets now as Jesus entered the ring before leaving it. Going for a gut-wrench slam. Jesus, though, rolling through. And another one. Moni hit with 2 gut-wrench slams now. We're seeing moves that we didn't even realize Jesus had in his repertoire. And back elbows to the shoulder of Moni. Jesus going for a roundhouse kick, but Moni had it scouted. Though Jesus was not about to let that deter him. Just pulling Moni's arm now. The refs count up to 6. Again, going for a roundhouse kick. Again, Moni had it scouted. Throwing Jesus aside. Moni getting into the ring now at the count of 7. Jesus still on the outside. Moni slipping out, but Jesus was ready. Trying to throw Moni back in, but Moni. Snapmare now, and a drop kick to the back of the head. Jesus coming back with a kick, counter after counter, and again we've turned into a strike fest. Back elbows to the side of Jesus' head. Another strike fest as Moni throws Jesus into the ring. Finally looking to end this within the ropes. Lifting Jesus up, a super kick, and another standing corkscrew shooting star press. Is that the end of the Son of God? No! Jesus kicks out again! Jesus kicks out again! Moni, though, not about to let Jesus recover. Preparing for the next move, another super kick, and another standing corkscrew shooting star press. This has to be it. It is. Moni defeats the Son of God and moves on in loser's bracket. Jesus Christ has been eliminated. Holy shit.
Your winner, the Dragon.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm exhausted. I am fucking tired. Oh my God. Moni moves on. And Jesus has been eliminated. What a fight from both of these competitors. But Moni the victor here after 2 consecutive corkscrew standing shooting star presses. Greatest of all time? Yeah, I'd like to think so. God damn, what a fight. What a fight. Back and forth. No opponent had an advantage until the very end. Ladies and gentlemen, we have only just hit the halfway point of tonight's matches. I hope you're prepared. Whew! I need a couple drinks after calling that one. That was fucking wild. That was one of the best matches I have seen in Wrestledongia. There have been a lot of anime fights, so that one was just back and forth. Okay. Let's get the next match underway now. Oh, whew. What a fight. Moni moves on. Oh, points. Thank you. See, I got so fucking distracted by that I forgot about the points. Points have been distributed. Okay. Where the fuck is his competitor? Here we are. Oh, I just need a moment after that. What a fucking fight that was. What a fucking fight. Oh, Score Bunny, how did you think about that fight? Fix Score Bunny real quick. There we go. A little bit of spring cleaning here. All right, let's get back into it, my friends. I hope you're as ready for the next fight as we are.
Get ready for the next battle.
It is our lovely friend SpongeBob versus Sprite Cranberry. Sprite Cranberry versus SpongeBob, the next matchup tonight. SpongeBob, of course, falling in round 1 to Flareth before defeating our lovely competitor Corby in round 1 losers. Sprite Cranberry, of course, defeating Zed in round 1 winners before falling to the Trash Man in perhaps the most lopsided match in Wrestledongia history and being sent to losers. Of course, we know Sprite Cranberry and Mayor McCheese, very, very good friends. Sprite Cranberry has got some backup, as always. We don't know who it could be. He's got the powers of Isekai. It could be anyone. SpongeBob going to be trying to do his best to defeat Sprite Cranberry and his cohorts, his friends, his backup. Last one felt like the end of MGS4, honest to God. Honest to God, that one was fucking wild. Moni is now the son of God. Moni now determines who lives or dies based on horniness. Oh. Huh. I'm still, like, exhausted after the last match. That was a fucking fight. Sprite Cranberry, a bit of a grappler. Well, SpongeBob is a bit of a mixture in terms of strikers and such. Brooklyn, New York is where this match of the Wrestledongia tournament takes place.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the Virgin Islands, weighing in at 263 pounds, Bob Spencer.
Sping. My awakening to religious fictional menace paid off. That fucking Noah has done something to you. SpongeBob making his entrance here. Kind of written off in the first round, but managing to put up a fight against Corby. We will see if he manages to put up a fight against Sprite Cranberry. There's going to be a bit of a interesting matchup, perhaps a little bit of a styles clash, but we will see how much both of these competitors want to win and move onwards in Wrestledongia. The loser, of course, being eliminated from the tournament altogether.
And his opponent from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 298 pounds, Smooth Operator.
Sprite Cranberry, the smooth operator, making his entrance now. Of course, good friends with Mayor McCheese, who went 0-2 in the inaugural Wrestledongia tournament. We will see if Sprite Cranberry can carry on his friend's legacy and move onwards in Wrestledongia, the nearest nightclub Sprite Cranberry comes from. As both competitors are here and ready to fight. I think I've recovered, and here we go. Sprite Cranberry going immediately for a gut kick, followed by a chop and another gut kick. Simply powering SpongeBob now, dropping him on the top of the ropes. Sprite Cranberry immediately going for a grappling style of a fight, whipping SpongeBob into the corner. Followed by slamming him into the corner, the turnbuckle. Going for it again, but SpongeBob managed to get that back elbow up. Suplex position, simply dropping Sprite Cranberry down. Oh, SpongeBob looking for something. A ripcord neck breaker from SpongeBob, vicious sort of move. And another neck breaker. SpongeBob focusing now on the neck of Sprite Cranberry, but Sprite Cranberry comes back with a kick. Punch after punch from SpongeBob. Sprite Cranberry coming back with a headbutt that cannot feel good, aluminum against head. Whipping SpongeBob into the corner again, but a back elbow again raised from SpongeBob. Sprite Cranberry coming back with a vicious set of strikes. Lifting SpongeBob up, but SpongeBob was ready for it that time with a gut kick. Going for another strike, but Sprite Cranberry had it coming. Saw it coming, rather. A suplex to SpongeBob, stunning him now. Textbook suplex. As Sprite Cranberry simply muscles SpongeBob up, moving him to the corner, striking him into the turnbuckle, and simply throwing him away. Bending that back elbow back and stomping down on SpongeBob. A flying knee lift from Sprite Cranberry. SpongeBob not looking too hot. Little worse for wear. Sprite Cranberry going for a strike, but SpongeBob saw it come in and hits him with a back elbow. Military press from SpongeBob. What a show of strength as he hits a power slam. Dropping the elbow now on Sprite Cranberry's chest. And a sling blade from SpongeBob. That was vicious. SpongeBob now got Sprite Cranberry exactly where he wants him, and he hits pay dirt. He hits pay dirt. Is that it for Sprite Cranberry? No. Sprite Cranberry gets the shoulder up. SpongeBob using a bit of new offense now. Going up to the top rope, coming down with an elbow drop right across the chest. Uh-oh. And here we go. Sprite Cranberry, of course, calling his friends for backup. SpongeBob looking towards the entranceway, knows that someone is coming. And it's Kevin Owens! Kevin Owens is in the ring! Kevin Owens goes for a kick, but SpongeBob managed to see it coming now. SpongeBob throwing Kevin Owens out of the ring. And a drop kick to send him packing. Sprite Cranberry has recovered, though. SpongeBob going for a taunt. Throwing SpongeBob out of the ring now. SpongeBob, though, sent to the outside by an enziguri from Sprite Cranberry. A real-ass man again from Sprite Cranberry, but SpongeBob has not been fooled, though. An electric chair stops any bit of momentum that SpongeBob may have had. Both competitors getting in the ring. Both going for running attacks, but both missing as Sprite Cranberry goes up to the top rope. Double axe handle to the head of SpongeBob. Sprite Cranberry has recovered the momentum that he lost in the early goings of this match as he grounds and pounds SpongeBob. But SpongeBob hits another pay dirt. I don't think Sprite Cranberry was expecting it, but he kicks out anyway. SpongeBob getting a little frustrated now. He thought that could have been the end. A kick right to the lower back of Sprite Cranberry, but another kick to the side of the head of SpongeBob. Sprite Cranberry now dazing SpongeBob. A pump handle. He hits a vicious move. Pump handle X Factor, but SpongeBob gets the shoulder up. Sprite Cranberry thought he had him there. Sprite Cranberry thought that was the end. The crowd chanting "Fight Forever" at both of these competitors. Now SpongeBob in the corner, lifting SpongeBob up. Sprite Cranberry now A beautiful Frankensteiner from the top rope. Sprite Cranberry perhaps going for something, but SpongeBob saw it coming. Lifting him up into a vicious exploder suplex. Going for the pin now. Is this the end of Sprite Cranberry? No! Sprite Cranberry kicks out. SpongeBob cannot believe it. SpongeBob, though, ready as Sprite Cranberry gets to his feet, albeit dazed. Going for another Peter, but he missed. He missed it this time. Sprite Cranberry had something planned, but SpongeBob managed to come back with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. SpongeBob up to the top rope. Beckoning Sprite Cranberry to get to his feet. And a vicious flying elbow right to the top of Sprite Cranberry's head. Both competitors not looking too hot after that move. But a vicious kick to the side of SpongeBob's temple sends him to the mat. And a knee lift, dropping it down onto SpongeBob's head. A kick to the back, but SpongeBob quickly recovers. Sprite Cranberry, a little stunned, lifts the knee into SpongeBob's gut. Suplex now from Sprite Cranberry, but SpongeBob managed to get out. German suplex from SpongeBob to Sprite Cranberry. Both of these competitors now doing their best to simply win this match. It's turned into a brawl as SpongeBob chokes Sprite Cranberry against the ropes, completely stunning him. Whipping Sprite Cranberry into the turnbuckle. Exploder suplex into the turnbuckle. Vicious move. And SpongeBob wrenching back on Sprite Cranberry's injured back now. Could this be the end? Sprite Cranberry taps out. Sprite Cranberry taps out. SpongeBob wins by submission. My God.
Here is your winner, Bob Spencer.
SpongeBob, let's go. SpongeBob winning his match against Sprite Cranberry despite the interference of Kevin Owens isekai'd into the reality that Wrestledongia takes place in. Predictions have been distributed. What a fight between Sprite Cranberry and SpongeBob. But SpongeBob moves on, as Sprite Cranberry has been eliminated. Both Mayor McCheese and SpongeBob and Sprite are no longer part of Wrestledongia. Here comes the sippy that I so desperately needed. Oops, hit the mic. Okay, my friends. Whew. We're moving onwards. We've got 4 more matches to go. That marks match 4. We have 8 tonight for you. Let's get it set up. This one's going to be between 2 representatives. I believe this is the first time we've seen 2 representatives. I don't really count. Well, I guess you can count them as a representative, but yeah, I count them as a representative. 2 representatives. We'll say that. This will be the first one. 2 representatives coming up now. Matchup should be something exciting. I hope you're as ready for it as I am, because here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, my roommate's representative of Pax the Dog versus Zora's representative of Zed. We've got quite the fight tonight. Pax, of course, defeating Corby in the first round, but losing to Flareth in round 2 of the winner's bracket. Zed, of course, losing to... Who the fuck did Zed lose to? Sprite Cranberry. But defeating Sprite Cranberry's friend, Mayor McCheese, to move on to round 2. Now it is going to be a fight between the both of these competitors to see who moves on in Wrestledongia and who will unfortunately be eliminated. This is, of course, not the first representative we have had eliminated, unfortunately. Aubrey's representative, Incineroar, eliminated in round 1 losers.
What are you talking
And Bronx representative
I'm sitting on the couch.
being eliminated in round 1 losers as well. This will determine who moves on and who is eliminated. Don't worry, I brought Braun to it.
Yeah, you're talking about both the turbo losers.
The turbo losers. Had to mention it since this fight is between 2 representatives, of course. One will be eliminated, one will continue onwards. This is already a fucking ridiculous bracket that we have coming up tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow I will be doing the entirety of round 3. That includes winner's bracket and loser's bracket. Everyone that is still in the tournament will be fighting tomorrow. Virginia Beach, Virginia. As our competitors get ready to make their entrance, here comes Pax.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 2.
Hey, you're from there? Oh, hell yeah. Pax the dog making his entrance now, of course, taking pictures always with his owner. Predictions are now up. Always taking pictures with his owner. Pax, of course, prepared now to take pictures of his own. The only time I've ever been to Virginia was when we went there for a wedding in Richmond. Aubrey's been there for 3 tattoos. Richmond was very pretty. I actually liked Richmond a lot. But I did not, I don't really, I like the West Coast too. So. Oh! Pax, of course, very photogenic. Richmond, Virginia. I've been literally everywhere in Virginia. Hell yeah. Virginia's actually like, I from the small bit we were in Richmond and like the place onwards, I enjoyed it quite a bit. But I probably enjoyed it because it's actually very similar to English architecture. And I like England a lot. Zed now making his entrance.
Opponent from overseas, weighing in at 178 pounds,
Z, the Zed, of course, making his entrance now. His trusty chair by his side. Zed ready to take on whatever comers. Making it all the way to round 2 of losers. A bit of a scrappy underdog Zed is. Coming back from underneath to win his matches so far. We'll see if that can continue onwards versus Pax the dog. Crowd definitely behind him. We will see. This is probably going to be a bit of a split crowd. But of course, Pax the dog and Zed, both crowd favorites. Pax the dog and Zed the human. Here we go, both competitors focused. And the match is underway as the bell rings. Zed quickly going for a grapple. Irish whip into the corner. Pax quickly avoids it though. Simply just chooses not to go into the corner. And a vicious STO from Zed. Almost said Zax. Going for a suplex. No! A face buster from Zed. Slamming Pax into the ground. Pax quickly coming back though. Stomping on Zed's arm. And going right into a neck crank submission. Zed, of course, quickly shoving him off. Not about to give in that easy. Pax going to the top rope. Zed is waiting for him. Going for a double axe handle, but Zed could not counter. Zed quickly sweeping the feet from underneath Pax after that double axe handle. Chop, kick, chop, and a snap mare. Followed by an elbow to the back of the head. What a vicious combo from Zed. Zed got something in mind, but Pax quickly takes it out of mind by sweeping the legs from underneath Zed. A punch and another punch, sending Zed against the ropes. Pax now choking Zed against the ropes. The referee could not see it that time. And a Northern Light suplex from Pax to Zed. stomping down on the back elbow of Zed now. Zed is looking a bit worse for wear in the early goings of this match. After a few counters, could not seem to recover as Pax goes for the pin, but before the ref can even count one, Zed kicks out. Zed quickly trying to come back with a combo strike, and a face buster from Zed. Zed now slamming Pax's head into the mat. Going for a gut kick, but Pax saw it coming. A ripcord now. Ooh, what a vicious suplex. Zed is most definitely stunned. Pax perhaps going for something, but Zed managed to get the knees up. Pax now sending his opponent onto the apron. Zed quickly recovering with a forearm smash and a springboard dropkick, but he overshot it. Pax quickly countering with strike after strike. Pax now lifting Zed up, grabbing him by the head, and a vicious right hand now. Followed by a standing moonsault, but Zed moves out of the way. Pax was now ready as nobody was home for that maneuver. A kick and another facebuster from Zed. Followed by a splash. Zed not about to let Pax recover. Pax had all the momentum in this match as he hits a vicious top of the head kick. Zed going for a springboard now. He goes for a drop kick, but Pax simply shoves him out of the way. Pax seemingly having every counter in Zed's playbook now. Pax perhaps not happy about being sent to losers as he throws Zed over the top rope. A stomp followed by a kick, but Zed catches it. The ref begins the count as both men are outside of the ring. Pax with a kick to the side of the head, stunning Zed. And now simply capitalizing by stomping. Pax now. A vicious punch. Zed is looking much worse for wear in this match, but he's not giving up. All of his matches have been won from underneath so far. A vicious alley-oop bomb there. Sending Pax flying as he hits a soccer ball kick. The Pax turned into a fucking werewolf. Pax going for Zed going for an anaconda vice on Pax, but Pax cannot tap out. If Pax taps out, it will not matter. Zed perhaps simply doing this to wear his opponent down, but Pax gets the knees up to the back of the head. Pax simply throwing Zed now as the ref's count gets to 7. 8 now. Zed still outside of the ring, and Pax with a suicide dive, taking out Zed at ringside. Zed quickly recovering and managing to climb back into the ring. Pax quickly following him in. Oh! Pax has got the Dragon Sleeper. Pax has the Dragon Sleeper. Pax has the Dragon Sleeper. Could this be it for Zed? Can Zed somehow get his way out of this predicament? Pax wrenching back, but Zed has not given up yet. Zed gets out. Zed gets out. Pax going for the pin. Did he wear Zed down enough? No! Zed gets the shoulder up. Zed gets the shoulder up. Pax thought that was it. Pax, though, quickly capitalizing. Sending Zed against the ropes. Zed quickly recovering, going for a clothesline, but Pax pounces and sends him across the ring, dragging Zed to the middle. My friends, this might be the end. No! Zed quickly recovering. Pax about to try his best, and another Dragon Sleeper. There's no way Zed can get to the ropes. This is it, my friends. Zed has to tap out. Zed has to tap out. He hasn't tapped out yet. He's fighting. He lets him go. Pax lets him go. Going for the pin now. Is this the end of Zed? It is. Zed too worn out now to fight back. Pax pounced on him, and it was over.
Here is your winner, the Dog.
A fight that will go down as a sad loss for Zed. But Pax continues onward in losers. What a fight Zed pulled out, but he could not conquer the Dog this time. Choked him out until he couldn't fight back. Points have been distributed. Zed, unfortunately, has been eliminated from Wrestledongia as Pax moves on. Okay. Here we go, my friends. That was a fight. Pax just did his best to fight and choke out Zed until he couldn't fight back. Oh my goodness. Oh, this next match is going to be ridiculous. I was hoping Zed could pull it back in some anime way, but alas. Okay, here we go. All right, my friends. I have no idea what any of these words mean. Puppy moves on, but Zed, of course, heartbreak. Ladies and gentlemen, we must move on with Wrestledongia. The show must go on. I hope you're as ready for the next match as I am.
Get ready for the next battle.
It is me versus Gordon Ramsay. This is going to be an interesting bout. I have no idea how it's going to go. Gordon Ramsay, of course, falling to loser's bracket after being defeated by the creature known as a Kubi Hold. Though Gordon Ramsay did win the fight of culinary icons in the first round versus Pepsi Man. I, of course, lost in my fight with Jesus, but I managed to beat Sonic the Hedgehog. So we will see which side fate takes. This is going to be an interesting fight. I sure am. Aubrey asked if I was fighting Gordon Ramsay. I don't know if that picked up on the mic. Whew. All right. Brandong versus Gordon Ramsay. Of course, I am half British, so perhaps that will help me a little bit in my fight. Wait, no. Isn't Gordon Ramsay Scottish? He lived in Britain, but wasn't he born in Scotland? Oh, fuck. Now it's really a fight. God damn it. God damn it. Prediction is up. Make sure to get your votes in. Huh? Elmira, New York. Oh, here I am, the donger himself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, Brandon!
Man, I still wish I weighed 235. I'm much bigger than that now. Wikipedia says Scotland. That's what I thought. Born in Scotland. Lives in England, I think. Of course, the winner of this match will go on to fight Pax the Dog, who we saw defeat Zed, sadly, ending in heartbreak for Zed's run through Wrestledongia. I like that it's red, white, and blue.
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 212 pounds, Gordon the Unpredictable.
Gordon Ramsay, as unpredictable as ever, entering the ring now. Defeating Pepsi Man in the first round in a battle of culinary icons. Before falling, of course, to the creature known as a Kubi Hold. Still in winner's bracket. Gordon Ramsay doing his best to get back through loser's bracket and become World Wrestledongia champion. We will see if that dream can come true as he enters the ring. Fighting, of course, moi. Scrappy wrestler that I was. I'm pretty sure in our backyard wrestling little thing I had a losing record though, so we will see. We will see. I lost mostly by submission, so if Gordon Ramsay gets me in a submission, that might be it. The battle is underway. Gordon Ramsay versus Brandon. Dong, of course, quickly going for a vicious Poison Rana. What a move to start off the match. Springboard Poison Rana. Stomping on the back of Gordon's leg. Pulling out the knee, trying his best to hyperextend the knee now. Dong up to the top rope and a stomp to Gordon Ramsay's gut. Gordon Ramsay is reeling as Dong goes for the pin. No, a 2 count. And that is the end of those pinning aspirations. Dong quickly going for a punch, but Gordon hits with a vicious uppercut. I'm sorry, what the fuck, Flareth? As we move onwards. Stunned against the ropes. Dong quickly with a shoulder drop over. And up to the top rope, all the way from the ring to the floor. Another stomp in Gordon Ramsay's gut. Gordon Ramsay absolutely reeling now. A strike to the back. Oh, Gordon thrown into the barricade. Dong is not about to let his run in losers stop him from becoming World Wrestledongia champion. A kick to the gut now. But Dong quickly throwing Gordon against the ring. Dong back in the ring, taunting his opponent now. As Gordon, dazed, awakens and makes it, or is trying to get back into the ring now. As the ref count gets to 6. Dong going for a couple strikes, and he manages to finally hit one through Gordon's impenetrable defenses. Gordon instead choosing to dodge, followed by an uppercut. Punch after punch. Being both fighter and announcer, absolutely. A hammerlock suplex from Gordon Ramsay.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
and he's pulling the nose! He's pulling the nose! The ref doesn't see it. The ref did not see it. Gordon blocking it with his body, of course. Going for a gut kick. But Gordon quickly recovers. Uppercut after uppercut. Right hook, left hook. Gordon taking some striking classes, it seems. Oh, and a flatliner by Dong. Dong, of course, doing his best to keep in this fight. Gordon now stunned. Could we see the shotgun drop kick? There it is, the shotgun drop kick. Could that be the end of Gordon Ramsay? No! Gordon kicks out. Dong can't believe it. Dong has to stay focused, though. Continue in this fight. Gordon Ramsay dazed as Dong lifts him on his shoulders, and a TKO from Dong. Could that be the end of Gordon's aspirations through losers? No! Gordon kicks out. Gordon gets the shoulder up. Dong can't believe it. Gordon is stunned and reeling as Dong goes up the top rope. Going for a splash, but Gordon Ramsay gets the knees up. A gut kick to Gordon Ramsay. Going for a strike. Ramsay now coming back. A vicious dragon suplex. Dragging Dong to the middle of the ring, it seems. Right smack dab in the middle. Gordon now. Oh no! Oh no! Hell's Gate! He's got the Hell's Gate submission! The Hell's Gate submission! Could this be the end of Dong? No, no. Dong striking Gordon Ramsay's side, managing to get out of the submission. Gordon, though, with a gut kick. Dong coming back with a couple of strikes, going for a super kick to the gut. Oh, Gordon almost got off the headbutt. That vicious headbutt. Dong barely managed to get out. Oh, but there's the headbutt, busting Dong open as he hits the side suplex. Could that be the end of Brandon in Wrestledongia? No! Rolls the shoulder up. Ramsay can't believe it. Dong, color on his face, bleeding at the top of the nose. After that vicious headbutt busting him open. Soccer ball kick. A jawbreaker from Dong. Going for a clothesline. You gotta win. The tournament is named after you. Sidewalk slam. Oh, into a backbreaker. Slamming Gordon's arm into the mat. Both of these men must be tired out after the beating they've taken. Gordon blocking the chop. But Dong quickly going into a grapple, stunning Gordon. Oh no, he could be seeing another shotgun dropkick right and square in the chest. Could this be the end of Gordon Ramsay? 1, 2. No! Gordon rolls the shoulder up, just barely. Dong can't believe it, furious with the ref. But Dong has Gordon Ramsay lifted up, and another TKO. This has got to spell the end of Gordon Ramsay. There's no way he can come back from this. 2, 3. Brandon defeats Gordon Ramsay and moves on in loser's bracket after a vicious, hard-hitting match.
Here is your winner, Brandon.
My God, I am not looking too hot. Look at that blood on the fucking nose. That was a vicious headbutt. Points have been distributed. What a match. What a match. One of our quicker matches, sort of. Not as quick as the fucking trash man, but whew. People find blood sexy though, Brandon. I guess that's true. Oh my God, that means I have to fight Pax in the next round. Jesus Christ. I cannot believe I actually have to fight Pax. I was not expecting this. We've got 2 matches left for you tonight. Whew, we might be going... we might be able to fit it within 2 hours still. Just because that fucking Jesus and Moni match went so much longer than I expected. Recreation of Scotland trying to rebel against Britain. God damn it. We will see, though. Let's see here. Here we are. Doing my best to get these matches set up. Oh, no! I went to the wrong arena because I went too fast. All right, we're gonna take a little break as I skip through this loading and get back to our regular matchup. We're no longer gonna be. You know what? Fuck it. We're even though it's not the right arena. Here we go.
What are you doing?
I accidentally clicked the button to move forward. Here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Wrong arena. Apparently this is taking place at WrestleMania 21, but it is Kermit versus Donkey Kong. For some reason, this is taking place in the past. Of course, we are at WrestleMania 39 now, I believe, is next year. So, this is taking place in the past, but we're gonna go on with it. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. It's gonna be WWE branded, but we'll survive. Match so good we had to time travel to see it. Kermit versus DK. I do like WrestleMania 21 too. It was one of the better WrestleManias. Even though we're in a different arena entirely, we will still see one hell of a match. This is the penultimate match. We have one more match afterwards that might be one of the most hard-hitting matches yet. Oh, hey, Los Angeles. That is where it took place. They're both old souls, time traveling to get them at their peak. Absolutely.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the internet, weighing in at 156 pounds, the French Paradox.
Kermit, of course, making his way in. Kermit versus Donkey Kong is the matchup. The French Paradox himself. Kermit, of course, winning against Skeletor in round 1 before falling to the sus imposter in round 2. Cursed fact as Kermit comes in. Oh no. We are accidentally at Hollywood, but here we are.
And his opponent from deep in the jungle, weighing in at 397 pounds, DK.
Donkey Kong, of course, being defeated in round 1 by Macho Alice, but coming back and defeating Shrek in losers round 1. We will see if that trend of domination continues in loser's bracket. I took the bullet and sacrificed myself to find out there's a little over 3 pages of Kermit Rule 34. Whoever asked the question, it is answered. Thank you. Here we go at WrestleMania 21. For some reason, it is Kermit versus Donkey Kong. I accidentally clicked too fast, and WrestleMania 21 was a random arena that it picked. Donkey Kong vicious already with a submission, but Kermit quickly finding his way out of it. Donkey Kong always has the size advantage against Kermit. Strike after strike. Kermit, of course, a little bit smaller than DK, but Kermit is a very fast competitor. Donkey Kong going for a fisherman suplex, but Kermit managed to reverse it into a small package. Oh, Kermit, a crossface, a vicious crossface on DK. Arm trapped crossface, but DK rolls out of it. Kick right to the gut. Kermit going for a grab, but Donkey Kong was out of the way. Donkey Kong dropping Kermit on the front of his head. Oh, going for a knee drop, but Kermit moved out of the way. Oh, a chop. Going for a strike combo, but Kermit managed to catch it with a knee lift. Going for a, perhaps going for a DDT, but DK saw it coming with a back body drop. Going for another knee drop, Kermit again rolls out of the way. Both of these competitors, despite the size difference, seem to be evenly matched. Kermit kicking out the knee, followed by stomp after stomp in the corner. And an alley-oop powerbomb. Going for the pin now. Donkey Kong getting the shoulder up. That was a problem with those sorts of pins. If you do not pin the shoulders down, it is easy to simply raise your shoulder up. Kermit perhaps getting ready for old school, but Donkey Kong saw it coming with a vicious front-facing DDT. Gorilla press now from Donkey Kong, dropping Kermit down, followed by a standing moonsault. Impressive show of athleticism. Donkey Kong going for the pin, but Kermit kicks out with authority. As Donkey Kong cannot believe it. Kermit, even though these opponents were a little worse for wear before, or evenly matched before, now Kermit is a little worse for wear. Donkey Kong perhaps going for that vicious uppercut, but Kermit managed to block it. A stomp to DK. And a guillotine leg drop. Kermit now on the outside, pacing around the ring, trying to figure out what exactly he's going to do to his opponent next, as Donkey Kong is stunned after that guillotine leg drop. A springboard moonsault from Kermit. Kermit now lifting his opponent up. What a show of strength. A tombstone pile driver to Donkey Kong. Going for the pin now, the cross arm pin. But Donkey Kong's foot was under the rope. The ref saw it. Kermit, an unlucky break there. Now going back to the well, going for a little old school clothesline as he climbs up to the top of the rope, pacing the ropes. There's the clothesline. Donkey Kong sent down to the mat. This tide has switched in Kermit's favor. Kermit now again going for the tombstone, but Donkey Kong saw it coming, went for the strike. Now a vicious strike combo followed by kicks to the face. Donkey Kong now slowly making his way up to the top rope, a man his size. It is always dangerous, but he hits a frog splash on Kermit. The momentum has shifted back to Donkey Kong, and he hits that vicious uppercut, sending Kermit flying. It's probably Twitch. Sadly enough. Donkey Kong going for the pin now after that vicious uppercut. Could this be the end of Kermit's run in losers? No! Kermit gets the shoulder up. Donkey Kong cannot believe it. Donkey Kong now quickly bouncing off the ropes, going for that knee drop again. Kermit rolls out of the way. That knee drop has not worked yet for Donkey Kong, yet he keeps going back to it. Donkey Kong now carrying Kermit, dropping him down with a snake eyes. Donkey Kong ready now, power bomb position, and a vicious alley-oop bomb. And a stump puller leg snap there from Donkey Kong. Kermit reeling now. Fireman's carry from Donkey Kong, but Kermit back elbows to the side of the head, doing his best to get back into this match, going for a roundhouse kick. Kermit trying to recover with his own kick as Kermit sends Donkey Kong to the floor. And there's the knee drop that Donkey Kong has been looking for all match. Kermit hits it himself up to the top rope now. A 5-star frog splash. But wow, DK's feet were under the ropes. I could barely see it. But the ref saw it better than me. Oh, Kermit perhaps setting up for old school, but Donkey Kong with a vicious forearm. Another gorilla press from Donkey Kong. Dropping Kermit to the mat. And another moonsault. Could that spell the end of Kermit here in loser's bracket of Wrestledongia? 2. No! Kermit barely kicks out at 2.5. Kermit is still in this fight. But Donkey Kong ready to put this one away. Kermit is dazed and goes for the grand uppercut, but Kermit redirects it. A DDT to Donkey Kong. Going for a strike combo, but Donkey Kong was ready. Now the back elbow, stomping down on it, all that weight coming on the back elbow of Kermit, and again, Kermit's arms cannot feel good, but quickly he comes back with a kick to the side of the head. Kermit now with a vicious DDT again. Donkey Kong's head must be in agony. DDT after DDT. And Kermit lifting with another show of strength and another tombstone pile driver to Donkey Kong. Going for the cross arm pin here. And again, Donkey Kong's feet are under the ropes. The ref catches it. It counts as a rope break. Kermit up to the top. Could we see another 5-star frog splash? This time we see a spinal tap. Is this the end of DK as Kermit lifts him up yet again? Going for one more tombstone. No! Donkey Kong with a back elbow to the face of Kermit. And a grand uppercut to the face of Kermit again. Donkey Kong now dragging his opponent to the middle. I think we've seen the end of Kermit, my friends. 1, 2, 3. Donkey Kong is our winner, and Kermit has been eliminated. DK moves on in the loser's bracket, and Kermit has been eliminated from Wrestledongia. Monkey. That uppercut was so much. It really was. He went for it like 4 times, and Kermit caught it twice. Back and forth, Kermit had a chance, but Donkey Kong is the one who ends up victorious. Okay, one final match. DK has nipples here. He sure does. What is this implying? Ladies and gentlemen, the final match, of course, of Wrestledongia. Losers round 2 is going to be a barn burner. A slobber knocker, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be wild and ridiculous. This time I will make sure I am in the correct arena. Of course, for the final match of tonight. I hope you are as ready as I am. Oh, just need to take a breather. And then here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Skyrim himself, Todd Howard, versus Star Platinum. This is one hell of a fight to end off Wrestledongia round 2. This is a fucking barn slobber. A slobber burner. A barn knocker.
Oh. That sounds like bad stuff.
Oh, here we go. Whew. We will see if Todd Howard has paid off this ref too with Skyrim. I don't think he has. Last match, of course, was fair. Of course, losing to Sands in round 2 after defeating Incineroar in round 1 by some shady tactics, perhaps we can say. Star Platinum, of course, losing to Dr. Hakeem, the surprise entrant, before defeating Bront in Losers Round 1 to move on to this fight with Todd Howard. Loser, of course, is eliminated from Wrestledongia. The winner moves on to round 3 to face the winner of our last match, Donkey Kong. We are in the correct arena this time, Lexington, Kentucky.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 151 pounds, Todd Howard.
Todd Howard, of course, at a bit of a size disadvantage in most of his matches. Has to go against one of the strongest competitors we have in this tournament, Star Platinum. This is going to be fun. I got mad respect for SPs, my new main guy. Star Platinum, of course, defeating Broughton in Losers Round 1. I hate to keep bringing that up, but it was a very close fight. Star Platinum, we have not seen him use his trademark Aura punches. Perhaps he will have to pull them out against the Mr. Skyrim himself, Todd Howard. We will see. Here comes Star Platinum now. Always entering from the back, playing a bit of mind games. Perhaps with his opponents. I don't know where we afforded Pyro, by the way. I don't know if it's the arena, but this Pyro looks pretty terrible for Goldberg's Pyro, if I'm being honest. It might just be the game.
And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 309 pounds, Superstar Platinum.
Star Platinum making his entrance here. Ready, of course, to fight against Todd Howard. This fight's going to be one hell of a fight. It could go all the way to one side, or it could go back and forth. We will see in moments. Star Platinum getting ready. Todd Howard pacing the outside of the ring, getting ready. They both know what's at stake. Whoever loses is eliminated from Wrestledongia. Oh, Todd looking actually rather relaxed on that top rope. Perhaps trying his best to get into the mind of Star Platinum. The match is underway. The bell has rung. Star Platinum immediately showing his dominance, but Todd Howard coming back with those bony back elbows. Star Platinum, though, shoving Todd Howard off. Lifting him up again, showing that dominance. But Todd Howard ready this time with a reverse DDT. Todd Howard quickly getting up with a ripcord forearm smash. Star Platinum was not expecting that. Star Platinum now back drop kick from Todd Howard. Todd Howard up to the top rope. What a top rope moonsault from Todd Howard. Quickly getting up to the top rope. Oh, here we go. A vicious submission. A single leg crab with his arm wrapped around his leg. Ooh, I thought Star Platinum was about to tap, but no. No, he gets a kick, 2 kicks off in Todd Howard's face. Star Platinum now going for a sidewalk slam, but Todd quickly reversing. Both of these competitors know how much this matters. Facing elimination now in loser's bracket. Star Platinum going for a kick on the side of Todd Howard's knee. Punch after punch now on Todd Howard. We have been accustomed to that from Star Platinum. Ooh, and a vicious arm drag as Todd Howard ran towards Star Platinum. And there are those vicious punches. Followed by a kick to the gut as Star Platinum goes for the pin. Has he worn Todd Howard down enough? No. Kick out at 1. That's simply to wear Todd Howard down, I bet. A punch right to the gob. Star Platinum lifting Todd Howard up and dropping him on the ropes. Slamming his arm into the mat. Todd Howard now looking pretty worse for wear. Star Platinum up to the top rope, but Todd Howard's pretty far away. He still gets the elbow drop off. What a vicious elbow drop from halfway across the ring. There's some punches. We saw a vicious blitz from Star Platinum there as he waits for Todd Howard to get up. Todd Howard has not seen a move of offense, but he blocks that vicious punch from Star Platinum. And a clothesline from Star Platinum quickly halts any momentum that counter may have given Todd Howard. Todd Howard now back again on the ground as Star Platinum. Oh, and Todd Howard trips up Star Platinum. Todd Howard perhaps going for something, looking for a discus clothesline. Star Platinum shoving Todd off. The size advantage definitely coming into play here. Todd going for a kick, but misses. And it's counter after counter now as both of these men are fighting. Snapmare and a back elbow from Star Platinum. Todd quickly coming back now with punch after punch. Oh, and a kick to the back of Star Platinum's leg. Oh, and a knee to the groin. And another knee to the groin. How does the ref not see that? Perhaps the ref judged that it was at the tailbone and not the groin. Punch after punch now. Ooh, Todd's feeling it. And another punch. Star Platinum stumbles, but he's not off his feet. And a right to the eye. And Todd Howard hits the low blow. And the ref is blind again. The ref must have been paid with Skyrim as Todd Howard goes to the top rope. A standing shooting star press. Could this be the end of Star Platinum's run? A screw job by Todd Howard. No. Star Platinum gets the shoulder up. Star Platinum is still in this match despite everything Todd Howard has thrown at him. Going for a wheelbarrow stunner now. I can't believe this ref has been paid off again by Skyrim. A shooting star press again, but Todd Howard went back to the well too many times. Star Platinum ready. Irish whip into the corner. And a punch and a punch. We're seeing the aura punches. Star Platinum pulling out the aura punches against Todd Howard, busting him wide open. Todd Howard getting what he deserves after that low blow, paying off the ref to look the other way. Star Platinum now going for the pin. No! No! Count faster, ref, damn it. Oh! Pulling out a very lesser used move. Could we see the people's elbow? We do! Todd Howard down and out for good after the people's elbow from Star Platinum. No! Todd Howard again gets the shoulder up. Again gets the shoulder up. A dragon screw from Todd Howard as he recovers. A top rope moonsault, but Star Platinum. Oh, I thought Star Platinum caught him. But no, Todd Howard managed to hit that. Again, here we go, a moonsault. No, a Phoenix splash, and he manages to hit Star Platinum right in the lower back, rolling Star Platinum over. Is this the end of Star Platinum's run in losers? No, he kicks out with authority. Todd Howard can't believe it. Todd Howard has resorted to some very dirty tactics here to try and move on. Punch, punch, and he's feeling it again. Another punch. Todd Howard up to the top rope. Could we see another shooting star press? Star Platinum slowly getting to his feet. I think Star Platinum was a little too far away. He let Todd recover, though. A wheelbarrow stunner. Todd again up to the top rope. Could we be seeing the end of Star Platinum in motion? Another shooting star press. Not like this. Not like this. Damn it. Todd Howard moves on in losers. Star Platinum has been eliminated.
Here is your winner, Todd Howard.
Fucking Skyrim. Todd is a menace. Todd Howard is the winner of this match by nefarious means. There will always be an asterisk on the W in the win column for Todd Howard. A low blow to Star Platinum, followed by knees to the groin of Star Platinum. The ref looking the other way, obviously having been bribed with Skyrim. I almost don't believe that I have to move Todd Howard on, but I do. Ladies and gentlemen, we end tonight with heartbreak as Todd moves onwards. Let's have a look at the bracket, shall we? Whew. Drama after drama after drama in this fucking tournament. I cannot believe the ref has looked away twice after the low blow. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's get the bracket up and running now. Hang on just a momento. Tomorrow we've got a wonderful set of matches for you all. As soon as I can pull it up. Hang on, where did my chat go? My chat is missing. There's my chat. We're gonna have to replace the ref again. I have already bought out another ref. I can't believe this. Okay, where the fuck is my... Here it is. There we go, that's what I want. Okay. Here's the bracket. We, of course, in round 3, have Sans versus Sus starting us off. The Sus imposter defeating Kermit in round 2 to move onwards. Sans managing to defeat Todd Howard. Behold, the creature of winner's bracket moves on against Flareth in round 3. The Trash Man Frank Reynolds versus Luigi, a wonderful, wonderful matchup between two fan favorites. We will see who falls to loser and who moves on to round 4. As Macho Alice, of course, takes on Dr. Akeem, the surprise entrant. And, of course, in the loser's bracket, we have Automod versus Skeletor. Moni, of course, versus SpongeBob. Pax versus Moi. And Donkey Kong versus Todd Howard. All 8 matches will be streamed tomorrow at 6 p.m. It's going to be wonderful. Flareth does indeed have to fight a Behold. It's going to be quite an interesting matchup. Trashman versus Luigi, highly anticipated matchup. Moni versus SpongeBob, I think, is going to be a sleeper hit, and we're hoping that Donkey Kong can take out Todd Howard. But for now, I bid you all adieu. I am tired after that. That was wild. That was fucking wild. Tomorrow I will see you at 6 p.m. Pacific for all of round 3's matches. Have a wonderful night. I love you all. Please take care. Bye!